during his swearing-in ceremony that he will be the president of all. So it is a tall order for him. You mentioned earlier that it is time for the president to sit back and listen to the actual message that is being given by the opposition other than the political statements. What would you say, very briefly, Steve, the president needs to pick out from the opposition and find a middle ground?
Two things. Number one, all of us love this country and we care that Kenya should rise while preserving its democratic credentials. That means the president must, insofar as it depends on him, preserve the ability of people to express themselves without fear of intimidation or harassment. Number two, the president, as a matter of necessity, is the one governing, must reach out. Reaching out actually is not a political favor, it's a legal requirement because the Constitution, Article 10, requires a consultative, deliberative, and negotiated approach to governance. That means he must at least reach out to Raila Odinga and everyone else. What is it that you care for and how can I work with it? And also to NASA. Honestly, Michelle, I really empathize with NASA's position because part of not going to the election was to stop the election. But now the legal reality is that we have a government that is now functional, that is protected by the law for the next 5 years. It is not possible to reverse that. So you need to demobilize the supporters and then also get them to co-opt them into this lived reality now, that now there's a government in place, and then isolate what are the outstanding critical reform questions so that we work on them over the next 5 years to make election better. Finally, the greatness of this country will depend on its ability, Michelle, to resolve its questions, its problems in a timeous manner and without external assistance.
All right, and of course, we are hoping